Hey everyone, Chrissy here today, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow Easter is upon us already. So I made 2 Easter cards. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a card similar to this one. I thought it was so much fun with the little touches of foil in there. It just gives a little bit of extra interest to the normal Easter card. So we are going to use these fantastic foil mates from Gina K. These, I'm not even kidding, it makes my life so much easier. I don't have to sit there and stamp and try to foil or figure out what design I'm using and print it out. These are done for me. So I literally put them in my parchment paper with a piece of cardstock behind it, throw my Deco foil on it, and run it through my laminator. My laminator, I have it on 5 mil, and it's on the hot setting, not the cold setting, and I have no problems whatsoever getting the foil to adhere. If you saw me, I did add a little bit of powder ahead of time. It's not necessary. I just happen to wear quite a bit of lotion on my hands, so sometimes that can get on there and cause the foil to not adhere. So you might want to give that a try if you use a lot of lotion like me. So you can see I'm just adding some of these awesome Gina K rectangle dies. I held them in place with my purple tape just so I could get the perfect frame. And then I had put some of the peel and stick toner sheets down and ran it through my laminator with the Deco foil on top of it. And now I'm just going to put my purple tape down again, and I'm going to die cut this cute little grass. I love this stuff. It's so awesome. I'm going to do 2 layers of it so I can give it a little bit of dimension, make it look a little bit more like real grass, stack one behind the other. So you can see that they both came out there. I used the green Deco foil. It is the lime, which I thought was just kind of fun. It feels more springy. There are a bunch of different Deco foil colors out there. Sometimes there's so many, I literally don't know what to choose when I'm trying to decide what to make. I change my colors like 15 times. So this one wasn't easy, but I tried to stick with more pastel colors just because this is a springy card. Yes, I said spring. Spring is almost here. I'm so excited. So I stamped this cute little bunny onto some watercolor cardstock. And now I am just coloring it in with some watercolor markers. I'm using a water brush, and I am just keeping this super duper simple. I don't want the focus of my card to be this bunny. I want the frame to really kind of pop out. There's a whole scene here. It's not just the bunny. It's not just about that. I've got the bunny, I've got the grass, I've got the frame, I've got this awesome background, the sentiment, everything. So I just wanted to keep him simple. I knew if I had if I spent all this time coloring and making it beautiful, it would take away from everything else. So I'm just adding some ink in the background. I didn't want the card to be too stark, too white. I needed to kind of soften it up a little bit. So I laid that frame down just to make sure that I was getting it in the right area. It did not need to be perfect, but I wanted to make sure it didn't go outside of the frame because that would look super messy and then I'd have to start over again. So I just wanted to make sure it's going to fit in the frame. We're good. So then I fussy cut the little bunny. A lot of stamps have coordinating dies, so if you hate fussy cutting, you can go ahead and get the die that matches it. As a matter of fact, we have some brand new Gina K stamps that have coordinating dies, and they work with FoilMate. They have coordinating FoilMate sheets as well. They're called Stamp and Foil, and it takes all of the work out of everything. So I just wanted to mention that if you are one that you like things that coordinate, check them out. Everything coordinates and makes your life super easy. So you can see I just went and adhered everything down. The peel and stick toner sheets make my life really easy because they already have adhesive on the back and I don't need to add anything. So I just peeled those off, stacked everything together, threw everything in the frame, and now I'm adding the sentiment. I am going to adhere everything. I have a couple layers on this card. I have the main card base, which is that pink, that's a Gina K cardstock. I added and that's cut to 4 1/4 by 11 and scored at 5 1/2. And then the main panel is 4 by 5 1/4. So that way it left me a nice little frame for those Gina K dies to create the rectangle, I should say. So then to finish everything off, I just added some sequins using some of the Deco Foil glue, the liquid adhesive. This stuff's great. It is super duper sticky. So if you don't want something to fall off, definitely use this glue. I love it. I use it for all my sequins and it dries clear. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Let us know what you think. Make sure to use hashtags DecoFoil and ThermoWeb all over social media so we can find you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.